And here it is. The Simverse. Oh shit, I gotta fix something. Oh fuck, fuckity fuck, fuck. USA. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now come to the USA International Speedway 125. Right here is qualifying for today's event. It's qualifying. 125 laps of the USA International Speedway, one fast repair for each driver, and a whole lot of chaos, probably with only 5 cars. Prepare for a lot of cautions, hoping to complete 125 laps. Cars are running around 22-second laps at this track. Let's get right into the lap guide.
Alright, so today we're going to be racing at USA International Speedway. It's a very short, quick track. It's 3/4 of a mile long. Not too much banking. It is there though. What's really interesting is the inside line here is much more bumpy than the higher lines, which does give an advantage to a car who's trying to make a move around the outside as we're going through corners. Like I said, it is a very high-paced track. Gives a lot of room for drivers to make mistakes. And we'll probably see a lot of that going on today, a lot of crashes.
And that was a guide of the USA International Speedway. Let's take a look at some of our competitors as they continue to qualify for today's event.
Can you... Shut up, bitch.
Ah, that's the lovely in-game chatter. We'll fix that.
Jason, are you able to undisqualify me from qualifying? I'm just trying to run a few extra, like, practice laps.
There we go. Okay, back to today's broadcast as we continue to finish up the qualifying session here. Last car to let out laps on the track will be the 26. I'll put him in third. 5 drivers have now completed their qualifying run. Please. Comes 26. Complete his last lap. That'll leave him in second place in qualifying. And that should be Fraser done with quali as well, I think.
Time fall
Is everyone done with their qualifying runs?
What's your
Oh yeah.
Everybody's done?
Everyone is done.
Yeah.
Okay, if everybody's done for their qualifying runs, what we will do is skip to the next session. and put us up to the race a little bit early. Bring up the starting grid for today's event. That's going to be Alex Penn starting the inside row 1, followed by a Echo, Smile and Troll for Neckbeard Racing, and then Jab and Frazier will round out your starting grid. Of course, the title subtitle thing's totally broken. Of course it is. It always is. All right, back to race mode. Take off the load. Back to race mode. Hopefully we can get rid of that stupid footer as we get ready to roll. Over to ATVO, to the lead car, the number 1, and now off to the pace car. We'll take a look back from the pace car's point of view in the rear chase mode as our field forms up behind the car. The sim estimates a very optimistic 46 minutes, 44 seconds. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I expect a lot of cautions. Getting ready to go green, everybody warming up their tires. As the pace car continues to lap around the 3/4 mile speedway. And we go back to our TV mix view. Alex Penn, our pole sitter. So, due to the fact we only have 5 cars in the field, everybody got points in qualifying. Actually, no, they didn't. The top 3 got points in qualifying, so that's going to be... Oh, here we go. Green flag is out, and away they go at USA International Speedway for 125 laps. Penn spins at turn 1, and that brings out our first yellow.
Get a look at your temps to make sure everything looks okay.
Wow. Thanks, Reed. Well, that didn't take very long, and that's going to put the 26 now to lead the first lap of today's race. Change our transmitter over to race control. Great job, guys. Great job. Caution in turn 1 on the first lap. Can we not do that, please? Great job, guys. Great. That's going to be the first yellow of today's race. Just awesome. Yield back green, I think, on lap 6 or 7. This pace car continues to bring the field around. ...125 laps today at USA International Speedway. 3 of them in, under yellow, following a spin on the first lap that sent the pole sitter into the wall. It became a 2X already. Cars will be close to come and pull through the pit lane for pass-through penalty at 17X and will be disqualified at 25X, similar to all C-Class and above rule sets for iRacing. So contact is really not something encouraged. Hitting the wall is not good. Going off track, spinning out, you really want to minimize all of that. It's 125 laps. It's a long, long race. Well, not even all that long, but it's a decently long race, and you just got to be careful about that. You just got to take care of that race and just do your best to just take care of the car and make it to the end of that race and score the best you possibly can. Just keep the car on the track, keep the car pointing forward. Hopefully that should be coming off on the pace car this time by and will allow the field to restack themselves. Yep, that is correct. Field's going to form up into their formation for the restart. Pole seater now in 5th at the back of the field. 2 Air Frog McLarens, a 2 Penarchy. I believe Penarchy. I don't know if Echo actually runs for Penarchy in the oval side. But you have the 2 Air Frog Mustangs taking up the whole second row. 0-2 in the 42. Secondary sponsors being Airbus and FS Defense Lawyers. Here we come out on the restart. Troll getting a big jump on the 42 to jab. There's way wide in turn 1 along the 26 to begin to escape. 26 on the run, trying to get away. There's a light tap into the wall for the 42. 69 chasing him down, 30 pushing as hard as he can. 42 spins, makes contact with the 30, bringing out a second yellow on lap 7.
Everybody on the racetrack will be pissed off at somebody else on the racetrack before this race is over with.
You can't even, like, let's take a look at this on the replay, I guess. This is just disappointing. There we go. Oh, that is not the correct crash. This might be the right one. Or not. That's lovely. Maybe this one will show it. There we go. You got to spin, and it's a clip from that Mustang. Every car in this race is a Mustang, but that was definitely quite the start. It should be open this time by, I believe. Or next time by. See if there are any takers looking to fix up some damage on that car. Hopefully not use that first fast repair. But save it up for later in the race. It's definitely a messy start though. .42 a lap down now. Most likely will be given the lucky dog and sent to the back of the field. Or some form of wave around. We shall see. 69 running second. Definitely not the start we wanted for today's race. 2 cautions this early on. Hoping for a bit cleaner of an event. Shouldn't be as much of a problem next week in Charlotte, as the track is far, far easier. But either way, definitely not a way we wanted to start off. However, I imagine the owner of Team Air Frog in this series and Air Frog McLaren SP in the sports cars is definitely not happy with the current performance of his drivers. One of them a lap down, the other one 4th place, but still on the lead lap at the back of the lead as the leads into that field. We'll see how this goes as the field now racks up, or at least attempts to. Not sure if the 42's been given the lucky dog or not. No, the 42's being sent to the end of the line. So I believe he was involved in the accident. I think that may be why. 42 being sent to the back. However, if another caution, as we have in the rules, if another caution occurs immediately off the restart, what will happen? Oh, sorry, if a caution occurs before the lap is completed, we will go to a single follow restart for the next restart. .6x for A-Pen, much higher than he normally is. 26 in the lead. Gonna hold on. They already scooped up a bonus point for leading lap, and there's now like quite a few on lap 12 of 125. The 12.5 mark right around there. We're about halfway there. Sorry, a tenth of the way there. So a tenth of the lap's completed. No donations of lemons so far this month. And the green is in the air to lap 13 as we get going. We're back underway at USA International Speedway. 30 is challenging the number 69 for second place. We'll take it. And after that, at the back of the field, albeit the cars were on different laps. 69 now challenging the 30 once more to try and retake second place. Jab on a mission to try and hopefully get his lap back. 26 still defending fairly well up at the front, which may develop into a three-way battle if he loses any ground. And less than half a second back. Troll right behind him, trailing the 30. And looking to catch him before long. "15 laps into the race. Still going. 30 putting pressure on the leader. Looking to take it away. We will see if that happens. He's not going to quite get it this time. He may try into the next corner. About the same launch out. 26 is going to stick to the bottom. 30 is going to come right up to his bumper. 69 challenging right behind him. 30 still all over the 26. He goes for the inside and he looks like he's going to take it. But here they come out of the corner. 26 a little bit wide. 30 is going to take first place and claim the lead. The first time since lap 1 where he spun going into the first turn. Race continues on. The 69 now hunting down the 26. 26 hits a big lock up into 1. The 69 seemingly follows him with a little bit of target fixation. As our top 3 continue to do battle. 18 laps in. Still tapping the wall, many of these drivers. Lightly scraping. 69 still challenging the 26. Just barely behind him. 26 driving it hard each time into the corner. Looking like he almost is locking up the brakes each time. And the 69 might be trying to capitalize on that, and he may also try to save his tires a bit longer. The 4 and place, the number 4 car, and the 5th place machinery, the 5th place car, the 2 and the 42, just kind of on doing their own thing alone. Would like to race with us, come check out the Simverse Discord server, and then in the in the iRacing League directory, Simverse Oval Racing and the Simverse Sports Car Challenge to come race with us and get yourself on these broadcasts. We're always happy to have more cars on the track and more racers. And we'll be holding each week. We'll be holding recruiting races at tracks similar to the one we're running. Try and get more people in the door. 26 in the wall just a little bit, and the 30 and the 69 as well, following him. Getting a little bit of a dent on that car. Right for the 69. 26 in the 02, still keeping it out of trouble. And a 4X for the 42. This car's kind of out in their own realm at the moment. 5 in the 02, much slower over the course of a lap. .26 still being pressured by the 69. 69 trying to get that second place away from him. As the 30 continues to lead. 69 all over the bumper. The 26 made a little contact in the middle of that corner there. Trying to show him that, hey, he's there, he's faster, he wants that position. 69 dive bombing it into 1, doesn't make it work, and does not stick on the 26. With 69 giving the best launch he possibly can out of 2. And now going down into 3. This 26 under heavy pressure from the 69. Showing the battle now between the two cars. As they continue to duke it out as the one begins to catch up on lap traffic. In the back markers of the field. 69, a bit of a master of strategy and setup building. Makes up a lot for maybe a little bit of lacking drive, so a little bit of lacking of speed, and the lack of a wheel. You know, having a race on controller isn't easy. And he almost makes up the gap there. He is now all over the rear end of that 26, and he keeps it out of the wall when the 26 scrapes. Down on the inside goes to 69. The 69 will make it stick going into 3, and get the best exit he can out of 4 to make it stay, while the number 26 chases him once more. The number 1 now starting to catch through lap, work through lap traffic. It looks like there's a collision between 69 and 26, but they keep it moving. They're still going. No spins, no damage, just a little bit of hard, short track racing. 69 now pulling away from the 26. As we continue to run at USA International, looks like there might be a car stop. The 5th place car of the number 42. Where there's no yellow, just a slow car that may be trying to take things back down into the pits. Not sure what's going on with him. If the Simverse event track, the SDK event tracker may know what happened, but it doesn't seem that it does. 30 laps in, 42 having an extreme struggle. Number 4 being caught now by the 69. 69, 42, sorry, the 02 now already a lap down. 69 is looking to add to it. To get by him, put up more of a gap to the 26 running 3rd. See just how quick these cars get glowing at this short track and the long straights into the medium to high bank corners. Here at USA, it's a 3/4 mile short track. 26 almost 2 seconds back now on the 69. Actually is 2 seconds back once our timing screen updated at the interval marker. 69 is starting to run away. Maybe hope for another caution later on, get some fresh tires. That's a car in the pits. They're going to be the 42. 42 currently pitting. Most likely getting some repairs, some fresh tires, and probably some gas to bring him to the end. Around these short tracks, it is dangerous to pit under green, as you will lose a lot of time and you will lose laps. As the number 1 has been showing. Now putting the 42-4 down on the field as he gets his pit exit. The 69 gets to run away some more from the 26. Trying to keep the car out of trouble. The number 1 just on his own planet at this point, 6 seconds ahead from the nearest car. However, not really enough cars on track for traffic to slow down the leaders. Create any sort of battles through them. And we are looking to fix that. Nine still on the move. Let's take another check on our leader, number 30. 42 at 11 exos. Not somewhere you definitely not somewhere you want to be this early on. Catching a 0-2 once more. They're going to put him another down. Maybe storms by. 40 laps into this 125 lap event. 0-2 screws up a braking point. And let him fin with some damage. As the 69, 26, and the 30 continue to do battle on the lead lap. Number 30 just kind of in its own world, and it looks like an incident out on the front stretch. Let's take a look, and that's a yellow out. Let's see what happened.
Tell me what you got.
And it looks like a crash for our leader. Try to take a look at what happened. Here it comes out of 4. 42 loses it. Collects the 30. 30 down into the wall. Blocking the track. Wow, that is quite the event. As our field is now once again under yellow. Putting the 69 now in first. Fraser 1 lap back, and he should receive the lucky dog. And or a wave around Alex Penn in the pits, in the pit lane, looking to get some repairs. I'll set him behind, at least to the back of the field. 69 doing the same. I believe the 26 as well. Everybody down in the pit road. 0-2 and 42 stay out. However, they cannot pit into the next lap. 69 still leading, coming out of the pits. 30. Now I believe he will get the wave around if he stays out. And either way, he's lucky dog eligible for being the top car on the lead. That's a lap down when the caution came out, which would put the 0-2 back in the lead lap. 3 cautions out. And I think we will get wave arounds to get the other 2 back to the front of the field. Back to the rear of the field, rather. And get the leaders back at the front. 0-2 being waved around the pace car. Getting his lap back. 42 may be doing the same. What on earth is he doing? He is now heading into the pit lane at the last second. I would not say that was very smart at all. Quite frankly. I don't think that was a good decision in the slightest. He's being given an opportunity to get his lap back and he goes to the pits. Not something I would do. This pace car now comes and he will lose that lap again. Poor strategy move by the number 2. To the 0-2. As the field will now form up. And the 42 is waved around the pace car. Putting him 2 down. Sorry, 4 down instead of 5 down. And that's going to put Fraser down a lap. Because they now must recatch the pace car. Sorry, they don't. Who is giving the wave around there? It looks like it's 42 getting wave arounds. That's going to put the 30 severely at a severe disadvantage. Green flag now out. 26 in the lead, 69 behind it. 69 challenging to the inside, not going to do it. 26 is going to lock up into turn 3, now coming out of turn 4. 69 has a run without jump to the inside as they go into turn 1 and take the lead. 26 goes for the cross back over. Doesn't quite make it stick. Oh, it is a hot pursuit of that 69. Neckbeard Racing Toyota Mustang, Ford Mustang. Well, we need to fix something for our broadcast here. We made a mild mistake. Or rather, a slight mistake. Challenge. It's nice to lean at 26. It's now USA International Speedway 125. The stream title has now been updated to make it more correct. I don't know how I let that one lapse me. 30 now in the pits once more. That's going to put him at a severe disadvantage. 42 stuck. Sorry, the 02 is stuck now. Inside the pit wall. I believe that's grounds for a... No, he is now towing. So that will not gain us a yellow flag. 30 coming out of the pits now. 3 laps down on the leader. And everything is a mess. Now, I do not think that Fraser's used his fast and correctly. Oh, 26 all over to 69. What's going on? Why are they slowing down? That's not a yellow flag. That's no... There is no... I don't think the caution's out, guys.
You need to call a yellow,
Why-
and you need to unmute all teams, dude.
Alright.
Like,
Alright, they demand I throw a yellow.
Caution.
And unmute all teams. It'll bring us to our 4th caution on the day. And we will attempt to unmute all teams. All teams is now on, so we can hear it. Hopefully we don't get too much cancer through the whole thing. But here we are. Yellow now out. Two now looking to get a repair. 30. The lucky dog will now zip around the field. Two laps down on the 69. That's quite unfortunate for Fraser. I believe it's a crash for him. Let's see how that happens. See the 02 going into turn 3. I think he might have wanted to hit. I'm actually not quite sure. And he's just too low and gets caught in the barrier. In that wall. Back to the present. We have a long repair for the 02. Probably not the complete end of his race. He definitely doesn't look like he'd be in shape to win it, but he could definitely keep the cars moving. So he could definitely, you know, maybe gain something from having the car move and betting on somebody else crashing out of the race at a later point. Continuing his pit stop. No smoke, so I believe it is fixable. Let's take a look. We have a look at the 02 car as its pit crew attempts to repair it following the severe impact. Hopefully he is not injured in the virtual world. Could simulate them, I guess, if we really wanted, but again, we'd have to have somebody, you know, be the ambulance on the fire truck, drive on out. That leaves the number 69 car up front. Prepare to form up as the pace car's lights go out. Zero 2 now 9 laps down. 30 at the end of the longest line due to receiving the back due to receiving the lucky dog. .42 heavily damaged, 69 just dented a little. 26 largely clean.
Green flag.
The green flag is out. 69 on the run, looking to keep that 26 behind him. Only 2 cars out of the lead lap, the 26 and the 69. Starting to make 2 laps up on the field. Don't think he'll be doing that, considering we're now at the halfway point of today's race. Halfway done here at USA International Speedway. 24 minutes left in the race is the estimation. About a 26, rather, about half a second back. The 30's worked his way past him, and the 30 looking to try and make a room around the 69 and take a lap back. Frazier, I'm sorry. Let me take a look at who that was pulling out of the pits. Sorry, that was at 17X to 42, having several pass-through penalty, pulling out of the pits now. Here 2 now 16 laps down on the field. As he continues to repair his car, see if there's any progress. Looks like a bit. Crew working tirelessly to try and repair the vehicle. See 69 continuing to try and outrun. That 26 as he tries to challenge. 26 gets a bit loose now, coming out of 4. It'll make him definitely lose some serious time, and now he needs to make up. 69 still on the move. Still running, leading, putting up time on second, trying to make sure 30 doesn't do much in the way of catching back up and trying to take that lap back from him. So I gotta make up that one lap and then go and catch him again to get the lead. And that tells me it's just not gonna be something he can do before the end of this race. With 69 still running basically on his own. The 30 maintaining his lead. Sorry, the 30 still working hard to try and make back the laps to get back to the lead. Minutes now in the pits for the 0-2. Continue to attempt to repair the vehicle. Of 125. Almost a 50 to go mark at the end of this lap. $50 to go at the line. And Smiling Troll, hang on. Frazier out of the pits. His leader now bears down on him. "25 laps down, 20 behind the 42 in front of him. But able to keep that car on the track and get it back moving again to attempt to finish this race. And with fresh tires on board. 69 continuing to power through. You're now estimating a little over 18 minutes should the entire race go green. And no cautions occur. Whoa, 0-2 into the wall. No yellow. Just a bit of a bounce off of it. May have been a bit of damage. Definitely not what he's looking for after spending tons of time in the pits. 30's around.
Alright, save your stuff, save a little fuel.
And that will put him back to 2 laps down. 5th caution in today's race. 69 aims to catch back up with the pace car. fed, now 2 down. Once more. Zero two stays out. When it stays out of this whole caution, he should get laps back and start to make up that deficit. Same goes for the 42. On lap 81 of 125. 31 minutes to complete the race. Five yellows in. 42 giving the lucky dog. Waved around the field to give back a lap. The 20 and the 26 having stayed out for the last 38 laps of competition. I'm up 82 of 125. Somebody in the pits, looks like the 30, now in the pit lane. Let's see what he does. We'll bring up the pitch strategy out on screen, showing the stint length of the drivers in our race. First and second place, having stayed the most out of trouble. Obviously, as shown by their stints. Even the number 4 having been out for the last 48 laps. Fraser having had some issues. But Troll doing better than he thought he would, I imagine. As we get back to normal. .30 now caught back up with the field. Number 69 starting off on the inside. .02 right behind him of Fraser. 26 lighting on the outside. Now into 4 as pace car prepares to peel off. And Russ to start the race. Remember, once the pace car is off, the 69 can go whatever time he pleases. And it seems he will left right now. Getting a great jump on the field. Keeping everybody back behind him. Looks like there might have been a bit of trouble at the back. Not really. Looks like just a little bit of a lockup. Everybody now once again running. Excellent. 69 on the move. 30 all over the back of him. Looking to try and get a lap back. Hoping the hopes to make it up before the end of this event. Long, hard-fought race for many of these drivers. Lap 86 of 125. 30 gets to the inside. 66 is going to try and pull in a train behind him and take the lead away from the 69. Oh, into the wall for the 42. 02 there as well, but it seems to have kept it clean. That's 21 incidents for the 42. Far from ideal. That's dangerously close to disqualification. 69 doing everything he can to keep the 26 back behind him. I bet he was hoping for some fresh tires right now, and I think the 26... No, he has not pitted. He is not on fresh tires. He seems to be all over the 69. trying to make him make a mistake and take away the lead to snag a win. I do not think the 30 has the time to make up. He may be able to get back onto the lead lap, but I doubt he's going to be in contention for the win should this continue to go green. If there is a yellow flag, however, that will put him back on the lead lap. That will allow him to have a challenge for a three-way battle for a win. The 69 driving the absolute wheels off of his Mustang. Just driving the wheels off of it, trying to stay out in front. As we are now on lap 90 of 125. At the line with 35 to go. Tough race so far. That's the first lemon of the month. Sent from my personal account. Race continues to go on. The 26 still challenging the 69. But albeit from a distance now, about 1 second back and growing. The 30 still far away from coming anywhere close to battling for the win. Had a tough race so far. His bread and butter normally being the short tracks and the road courses due to his road racing roots. But it does not appear it's paying off for him well today. I don't know if it's a setup or just the track itself or this combination trying to drive an Xfinity car here at USA International Speedway, but it's just not working. .95 laps in. Battle cooling down a bit for first place. The 3 just trying to make up as much, the 30 trying to make up as much ground as he can in third to get onto the lead lap. Very tall task. An attempted challenge for the race win. The 69 trying to put up as much time on the 26 as possible. The 0-2 in 5th place is trying to finish this event. And the 42, 4 laps down, trying to do the same, trying to just not lose any more ground, trying to just keep this race in check. Maybe hope for the 30 to wreck out so he can take over that kind of position. Anyway, it's been a long and hard-fought race for many of these competitors so far. We're only 97 laps in, still plenty of racing to go. But now, as we come towards the final 25 laps, things start to come down to the wire. There isn't as much time as there was before earlier in this race. And people want to get to that front. They want to fight for that win. There's a few tenths remained up by this 26. The 69 tries to keep him back. And to continue to push for a win. Lap 99 now. Lap 100 now, having the 69 having crossed the line. And that sounds like a spin for the second place car, the 26. He's going to recover it, but lose plenty of time. And 69 count catching the 42. 25 to go at the line. In the USA International Speedway, 125. Something seeming glitched out with the display. We'll reload it real quick. Just make sure everything's fine. A quick reload. A quick reload, I said. There we go. Hopefully it'll refresh in just a moment. $25 to go. I think we've got a... There we go. That is a refresh of the system. 23 left. It appears that there's been a mild issue with the display system, as you all can see. Not much we can really do about that, sadly. Definitely a bit odd. It's not normal. Now on lap 104 of 125. Number 69 pushing hard. Maintain a lead over the 26, 8 seconds back and counting. Maybe it'll put him a lap under if he's lucky. The only car finishing on the lead lap would definitely be the number 69. Will definitely have the most laps led in this race. Fastest lap of the race ever, I believe, goes to the 30 with a 21.931. At least a bonus point for him. 2 bonus points for the 69 for leading the most laps and leading a lap. And of course the 3 for the win. 26 now in the pit lane. What is going on with him? That sounds like a crunch somewhere, and I believe it was just a 5 getting the fifth place car getting up into the wall. 69 is going to put him a lap down. Far from ideal. There's a green flag pit stop for the 26. That's going to let the 30 get one up on him, because he is now a lap down as well. 26 now out of the pit lane. Listen, you got the 30 to slip up in a second. There have been a slight miscalculation on field strategy. With 18 left, we're within 20 of the ending. As the 69 continues to fight hard at USA International Speedway to maintain a lead. He's currently the only car in his lap, so he really doesn't have much to worry about. Just needs to bring it home and fight through some of this lap traffic. Now catching up to the 5th place, number 02 of Fraser. Now trying to push by, and he does. And now catching him towards number 26. And that may have been an accident on the back. Look at the 3rd place car. It does not appear to have been one. And I think it's a disqualification for the 42. That is 25 incidents. He is now out of the race. However, I don't think Fraser will be able to claim that position. Being 20 back. Only 13 left in the race. So that is a 42 disqualified for breaching the incident limit. And that may wipe his points. He will have to see what happens. 69 still up front. Still leading. Working hard. Ten to go. 10 laps left. See if he can hang on. Just keep the car out of trouble, and he's got it. Nine remaining. Try a little bit of a fix here, make it look a little bit better. That should make things look a lot better. There we go. 8 remaining. "74 laps on his current set of tires." Here's Spinal Control. Very impressive tire saving. It's a long time out of the pit road, and that's basically what's put him up and kept him in first place. Just not stopping at all. Making this a one-stop race. Genius pit strategy there. Some good driving to keep it all together. And a good setup to keep this thing moving. And keep it competitive. That's really all you needed for. That's what you need for one of these wins, and he's just got it all lined up. It's a great race on his part. Five to go. There's 5 laps to hold it together for. Still holding on. Oh, it's a slight spin. Can he recover? He can. And we'll get back out on the track with 3 left. That cushion in the car behind him, leaving him the last car in the lead lap, is probably a bit of a lifesaver there. The 30 still wants to challenge him, but I don't think he'll get the opportunity. 2 to go. White at the line. Last lap. At 69, and looking to take it home and get a win. Here they come to the line. And 69, the only car in the lead lap, and the first place car. He comes to take the checkered flag and win at USA International Speedway. Alex Penn second, Echo third, Frazier fifth, unable to make up the deficits to the number 42. That is it. 125 laps. The fireworks are out. That was a well-earned race for the 69. Let's see him. Let's go and see him celebrate here at USA. Come on, give us our burnout. Oh, come, give us the burnout, man. We need a burnout. There he goes, he's revving a little. Let's see if he can give us the burnout. Or some donuts at the very least, just something. There he goes for his burnout. Celebrating the victory at USA. Great win for the 69. Masterful strategy, masterful setup, keeping it clean the whole race. And it brings him a win in Lakeland, Florida. And the whole field goes completely nuts once more. That's 125 laps. Grueling short track race. But at the end of the day, a beautiful win for the 69 car. The first win for Neckbeard Racing at his new team after Flex Seal. It just could not be more perfect. And his first win as a true owner-driver, sponsored by himself. And especially after such a heartbreaking loss, the race before at Daytona, a win, one in the win column for Smile and Troll. That was perfect. Now let's try and get him for an interview. Hello, this is Joe in the broadcast booth. You hear me?
Got you loud and clear.
That was a long 125 lap fight for a win. Take us through that day.
Well, after that fiasco with the late wave around given by iRacing, Alex and I believe it was Frazier got a black flag, and with that it basically became a battle between me and Echo. And Echo was having real trouble early in his tire runs. I think he might have just been running a little too tight of a setup. He was locking his brakes on entry, doing everything he could to get that back end to swing out to keep up with pace speed. That really killed his tires early on. So he had really early time fall off because of that. So we just ran it smooth. Near the end, we were really struggling with our tires because we didn't want to come in and pit like Echo did.
Oh, yeah, I mean, looking at the stats, you ran 81 laps on those tires.
Yeah. Oh, engine just blew up. Wonderful. But yeah, these tires are basically nothing but that steel mesh under that rubber now.
I mean, really, it seemed like a race where pretty much everything went right for you. You didn't make any mistakes. You just held it together
At the end,
brought
we
yourself
did
to
have
win.
a minor spin.
Well, you had a minor mistake, but not enough to really end that race for you.
No, yeah, we tried to keep it clean, keep her out of the wall, keep her out of other cars, and everything went well.
If you want to hear something interesting, you led 79 laps this race.
10 too many.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, especially after a loss like last week, getting out, getting a win, taking it home for team. What was it called? Team Neckbeard in their second race. Your second race as an owner driver. Congratulations.
Yep. We're looking forward to next week. Finzo, if you're watching, we're coming for you, buddy.
I think you might already have him in the standings. I'll take a look.
Let's go. Oh yeah, because he didn't show up today. So.
Yep.
Still victory to sweet, but it won't be sweet enough until Finzo's in the race with us.
Well, best of luck next week at Charlotte, and thank you to our. Oh wait, we got to do probably a few more interviews. Looks like we don't have enough lemons to drop the lemons, so we'll take up a little more time doing interviews. Frazier, what on earth happened this race to you, man? Like, it just seemed like a tough day.
Just give me a second, I'm just taking a sip of this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Alright, so this race was very interesting. I had about 3 minutes of practice because I took forever to get into the session, but honestly, it was fun even though it was an absolute mess. I'm sure you know, I ended up getting some pretty funny damage. The first time, it wasn't a big deal. I pitted like normal, took the fast repair, but the second time, I missed the pit entrance, and I went straight into the wall when I tried to turn into the pit at about 100 miles an hour. So,
I believe you impaled the car.
8 minutes. Yeah, that was 8 minutes of repairs.
Yeah,
so I went, had some Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, and then by the time I got back out onto the track, It was just, it was just a case of being consistent, getting around the track, getting some practice in, used to the car and stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, well, we'll be happy to see you next week at Charlotte. Hopefully, get a bit of a better race in. Maybe listen to your team owner this time about practicing a little bit more. I think it might
That
be
would
able to help.
definitely be a good idea. Absolutely.
Charlotte's free. Practice a bunch.
Will do.
Good luck.
All right.
Apen, driver of the number 30, now being interviewed after his second place finish. Take us through your day today at the USA International Speedway.
Well, for lap 1, I pushed it a little hard. And eventually during one of the restarts, I got caught out for passing Jackson on the inside going to a restart, as the two of us were way behind the rest of the field. So I was making a pass on him, and I guess I passed him before the line and got a 26-second penalty, and that put me into the pits for a few laps. And then I tried to make them back, pushed a little too hard, spun again. When I was just one lap down, if I hadn't spun, I probably would have gotten that last lap back, would have finished on the lead lap. And then towards the end, I was just focusing on trying to get the hell away from Echo as he was closing that gap.
So take us through. What's the mindset going into next week at Charlotte? After a tough race today and a tough race at Daytona.
Right now, I just want to focus on beating out Troll, because if I can do that, I should be able to close that gap at the point standings.
Are you kind of trying to bank on that road course at the end of the season?
I would like to get a bit of a lead before we go into there. I don't want to, force myself to worry about that one last race of the season.
Definitely. I mean, the Twin Ring Motegi Devil Header will definitely be tough. Getting a good win in that first race, though, can definitely help your thing. Help you get in line and get you moving and, just kind of solidify things. But good luck next week at Charlotte. We'll see you tomorrow in the modifieds here at USA. Maybe you can get some redemption.
Yeah, thank you.
And this will be our last interview of the drivers in the field today, as I believe we got... Oh, no, we still need to get Echo. But, Jab, so I see you got a disqualification for hitting the incident limit of the race. What on earth has gone on today at USA in Lakeland?
It's been a wild day. I've really struggled to control the car here. I think I kind of started off with that motion, so I kind of went into the short track. I hadn't got a lot of practice on this track before, and I'm not particularly great on short tracks anyways. And I was really trying to control the car, but I think I screwed up and I spun too many times, and I kind of collected some of the cars occasionally. And so at the end, I just tapped the wall too hard, and I got 2x, get DQ'd.
That's definitely a tough race. I hope your luck definitely goes better for you at Charlotte. What are you looking at going into next week?
Going to next week, I'm actually pretty hopeful. I think I really like actually racing at Charlotte, and I have more practice on Charlotte, far more than I have actually here. So hopefully we'll be able to see, maybe I'll be able to turn out some actual results and not get DQ'd from that one.
I sure hope for that, especially, as a totally biased owner of Team Air Frog. Hopefully you guys can keep things together and have a good race at Charlotte, get a nice big field, and take home, maybe for you, a win. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And for our final interview, the 5th car in the field, finishing 3rd, the 26 of Echo. Take us through today's race. Definitely a decent finish. Always good to take home a podium.
Yes, Jason. I was definitely surprised I finished the podium today because I really had trouble with this track. So I think it's a good result for now, but I really expected to get like 2nd since we were catching up to Alex pretty much at the end of the race. But we didn't quite have the pace, so didn't really catch him. But 2, 3, 4 penarchy.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Have a good time and good luck at Charlotte next week. Totally a different track, probably be a little better for you. And that's correct. And that should wrap up our interviews. Thank you to everybody who watched today, everybody who participated in today's event, those who choose to sponsor our races and our series, and everybody at Simverse giving us our support. We greatly appreciate it. We can't wait to see you all tomorrow at in the modifieds, Friday at Silverstone in the sports cars, and Saturday and Sunday at Charlotte. in the stock cars, so the Charlotte 300 kilometers, and then the Charlotte 150 in the modifieds on the Legends course. Thank you all for coming out. Have a great rest of your day.